everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of... Come on!
Cover 2 credits.
That sucked. That's terrible.
Try it again.
Cover 2 credits! I think we need to work on our intro. Today we are going to be... Well, actually, it started out, I was just opening up Netflix to take a look at some of the new stuff they had out. So there's this, like, Sense8. I heard that show was actually kind of weird and decent. Let's check it out.
I've seen a million pre-rolls for it on all of the Comic-Con videos this last weekend. And I'm like, Sense8 looked interesting. Why not see what it is?
So we watched the first episode. And let me tell you.
And then the second episode.
And then the second episode.
Now, truthfully, that's as far as we've gotten. But we are going to try to do a little bit of review on it. Mainly to tell you that I would recommend watching this. I don't know where Kevin's at.
I would recommend watching it, but don't do any drugs first.
No. You have to be very sober.
Your mind is already blown sober.
Now,
I don't think it would be good.
For reference, this is directed by the Wachowski siblings. And if you know anything about them, it doesn't surprise you when you watch this show. You're talking Matrix, all of them. Cloud Atlas.
V for Vendetta.
You sure? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Vendetta was the Wachowski brothers back when they were brothers.
Brothers, now siblings. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know where to even really start. I guess just kind of start from the beginning of it, though.
The premise of the story is this: there are 8 individuals. That's why it's called Sense8. From various parts of the globe and various backgrounds, who become psychically interlinked.
From one
woman.
Who we really haven't really talked about in the first 2 episodes at all.
Nope.
In
She's
fact,
in it for about 2 minutes.
Well, she's in it more because she's astrally projected everywhere. But
even though she's dead,
she's only alive in the show for a few minutes. This is kind of spoilery, but we're not. Believe me, if you watch the show...
This isn't going to be a spoiler because you're not going to have any idea what's going on.
Exactly. We watched 2 episodes, and we still have no idea what's going on.
Not a freaking clue.
But somehow they're interlinked, and...
Which doesn't get explained.
No, it doesn't really get explained.
And all of these 8 people are all doing different things, and...
To different varies of extreme life. Whether it's a thief, or about to get married, or a vice president of a business in South Korea, or a DJ in London.
Chicago PD. It's all weird.
It's
the Van Damme driver.
Oh. So, there is a guy that lives in Mumbai, right?
It's not Mumbai. It's...
What was Mumbai?
No,
it's not Mumbai.
No.
Kenya.
Kenya.
It's in Kenya.
I think, is it Kenya?
I'm almost positive it's Kenya.
My geography sucks.
One of the vans that's like a bus that they have, and there's a bunch of buses in like a depot area. One guy drives the Bat van, and it's a Batman on the side, and everybody fills the place up. And one of the lines is, "Everybody loves the Bat van." I thought it was funny. He drives the Van Damme,
which just has a giant picture of
on the side. And another line from that is, "Maybe Jean's time's just passed."
And the guy says, no. Van Damme is the man because he doesn't need gadgets or a cape. He fights with his fists and with his heart.
Oh.
Glorious.
But so the show bounces around to these people, and you kind of hit the ground running with all of them. They all see the same scene randomly. And I'm not going to go into that much about what it is. If you want to see the show, watch it. We recommend that. But they all see the same thing, and then they begin seeing each other. And in random places, and it's starting to really confuse a handful of them.
They're all going crazy.
Well,
is the premise of the show, basically.
Like, one girl gets high on, I don't remember what it was, and she gets astral projected to Chicago. She's in London.
And she's talking to this cop.
Yeah.
While he's like out at this place.
Where their vision took place.
Because he like found it randomly
Randomly
while he was driving
around. Good guy cop, drunk dad, ex-cop.
It's all like it's very interesting because you have all these divergent backgrounds, but they're all, and you're getting through the first 2 episodes. You're getting the pieces of all these lives, but none of them go together at all, and you're trying to figure out where the hell the show's going.
Yeah.
You don't know, and all
it's
this
very
crazy
confusing.
stuff's happening. And then best gunfight scene we have ever seen in any show.
Maybe not
in the first episode.
Maybe not best, but it's up there.
Most interesting.
It's up there. Again, girl is extremely high on. Do you remember what it was?
I don't know.
Like MTMA or something weird. And she wakes up to 3 gunshots and a guy with a sawed off coming in the room and falling, shot. The 2 guys she was with holding the 3rd guy at gunpoint. Now, I say it isn't guy 1, guy 2, and guy 3 because we know no names.
No names.
No names to these 3. Okay, but they all.
Do we even know the names of?
I don't know her name. Nomi.
Okay, yeah. The chick dude.
Kala is the. Careful, name that way. Kala is the Indian girl. That's it.
That's pretty much the only.
Oh, and what was the name of the main bad dude? The guy that Metzger's the doctor, but the FBI guy just comes up and says the guy's name's like Joseph or something like that.
I think he's actually a good guy though.
I know, but wasn't it Joseph or something like that?
I don't know.
Either way,
Joseph.
we only know a handful of names. That's really weird, but when you watch it,
2 episodes, you don't know anybody's name.
No, but what happens is they are trying to rob said 3rd guy. They pistol whip him. The girl tries to leave. They're like, no, you're part of this. You have to stay. At that point, the original dude to rush in with the shotgun wakes up, rolls over and shoots guy, keeping the girl there in the leg. Yes, this is going to get confusing, but if you slow down and listen, it makes sense. Guy keeping the girl from leaving gets shot in the leg by the shotgun. He falls. Other dude that's robbing the guy shoots guy with shotgun, kills him.
He's down dead.
Okay.
Body count was officially 1.
The guy that's that's there at their place is still pistol whipped on the ground. He wakes up and grabs a knife. Jumps up, stabs the guy who shot shotgun guy. Body count's now 2.
2.
Now, that guy that just stabbed him grabs a pistol from him. The guy who got shotgunned in the leg rolls over. They both unload at each other. Now body count is 4.
Everyone in the room with the girl is dead.
Everyone is dead.
And first episode ends.
That is the end of the episode. Everyone is dead.
The girl turns and the episode ends.
Yep. And
this all took place in about 8 seconds.
I looked at Kevin and I said, we have to verbally walk through that again. And we did just like this. And everyone's dead. She walks out.
Into the first episode.
And
the 2nd episode is more of the same.
There's some weird things going on. There's a transgender character whose family doesn't like the fact that she's like that, and somehow almost gets her like committed to the hospital. There's something weird going on with this, but she's locked in the room, can't leave, no one can see her, and they're dealing with that now through the 2nd episode.
There's a lot of I just noticed they're playing the lesbian gay card a little hard in this series.
Wachowskis.
With the Wachowskis. I understand. It's a recurring theme throughout the whole thing, but...
Well, 2.
Which
There's only Nomi and then the actor.
The gay Spanish actor. But
which is a hilarious...
That's my point, is... those sorts of things bother me because I hate when people's political views get in the way of good story.
When they push it too far.
When they push it too far.
It's in your face too much.
And this is one of those where it's in your face quite a bit. But the way they handle it is generally hilarious.
I don't think it's wrong though. It's not like it's like this is going up. Now, granted, the first scene where you meet the 2 girls
is
no. If you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it. We're not gonna say anything more than that.
All right.
But so Either
can't
way,
even do it with a straight face.
what
are you in 7th grade health class?
You couldn't say it with a straight face either. There's no way. Either way. So,
anyway,
the Spanish actor who ends up being gay has one of the funniest scenes.
Oh God!
Where he's in bed with his boyfriend, the co-star who is in love with him.
Who is this ridiculously hot, like, Spanish chick?
Comes
who's
to
trying
his
to
place,
sleep with him for like a week,
and he's
keeps
been
turning her
turning
down,
her
turning her down, turning her down.
He shows up. She shows up there with champagne. Finally, he goes. She gets in the apartment when he opens the door. She rushes upstairs,
like takes all of her clothes off,
rushes into the bedroom and sees the other guy, and we don't know what exactly she's thinking, but boyfriend thinks, well, Miss Velasquez will understand. She runs out and is all excited, and the next line is, maybe I've underestimated Miss Velasquez. And she comes back, and I don't know if she's expecting all three of them, or if she realizes they're gay, or...
The whole scene is hysterical.
It is hysterical.
It's hysterical.
And
none of it makes any sense and has nothing to do with the rest of the story.
And, it's called Sense8. First thing I said to Kevin, how many episodes are there? And he goes, if they're not 8, I'll be disappointed. There are 12. They're all out. It's a Netflix series. They release them all at one time. I'm going to tell you, if you want to be slightly confused, but laugh at something, watch this show.
It's pretty good. The drama's good. The humor's good. None of it really makes sense.
It's confusing.
But
you kind of get...
It's a solid show.
I don't know why, but I get this weird, like, Heroes feeling.
It's very Heroes-y.
Like, when you're bouncing around to different people, maybe that's it.
The story, and the story's all fragmented, but
it's connected.
Come together.
At some point, there's going to be something that connects everything.
I don't know.
1,000 points of light.
Stay the course.
Stay the course. All I know is I want to see more.
We're probably going to watch a few more episodes a day after we get done filming.
We're going to have to, because I'm just confused. And it seems that there's going to be some kind of a fight club going on in the next episode. So I'm in,
Korean chick.
but we don't talk about Fight Club, so I already broke rule 1. Damn it. I recommend this wholeheartedly. Now, granted, it is gratuitous for gratuitous sake.
It really is.
Okay, so if that's going to bother you, skip this.
A lot of sex for no reason.
And again, neither one of us knew what we were getting into, but I would have never guessed that was going to be in the forefront so much. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's...
Like, I would have never thought... They push the sci-fi side of this, and not the fact that it's, like I said, gratuity for gratuitous sake.
The violence isn't gratuitous, but there's a lot of sex.
Which,
like, in the first 2 episodes, like, 20 minutes worth, probably?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. And like the thief with the chick, like it cuts to the thief who you haven't really got to see much. He has sex with this chick, and then it cuts away from him again, and you're like, what the hell was the point of that?
So much so that we couldn't tell if that was the thief or the cop.
We really didn't know.
We looked at Kevin said, is that Chicago or Berlin? That's where they're from. I said, I have no idea, and then it cuts away, and we're like, and we won't know. Now, granted, they eat after that, and there's another scene, so we figure that out, but it's just like they have scenes that are very strange. The thing I kept you from saying earlier, okay, when they end that scene, there's a flash of something that didn't have to be there because everybody understood.
Yes.
And, okay, I'm glad you understand what I'm saying. So,
for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the Wachowskis are just like frustrated, if you will, or what. But it's crazy, and it's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny, and now it's funny when it's probably not supposed to be funny. And those are the best kinds of funny. Though. That could just be partially us, but there are parts that they push to be funny.
Yes.
Like there are. So I would say see it. You agree?
I would recommend watching it.
Again.
Especially if you're looking for something a little out there.
Yeah.
And you're looking for something you're going to have to really crunch through in your brain.
Again, if
this isn't
sex and some violence bothers you, do not watch this.
Yeah, and like I said, it's pretty solid though, honestly.
Yeah, I've so far it's been interesting.
Interesting
enough
where it
that
ends up.
Yeah, interesting enough that we'll probably come back to it, even if it's one of those things.
When we
where
finish the first season, we might give it a review, give
Yeah.
it a rating. But we'll have, like I said, honestly we don't even know the names of most of the characters.
If there's some other crazy turn in a few episodes, we may come back and film something else because
this is just weird.
Yeah.
We needed to bring it to the people.
Yeah. Episodes are about an hour.
Yeah.
First one's like 54 minutes. I don't know what the second one was. Second one or third one's 48. So yeah, I mean, again, by all means, if you want to see something kind of funny and interesting so far, watch Sense8.
Well, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, if you have any recommendations, I mean, obviously there's so much going on: television, movie, Netflix. This is a Netflix original, which is kind of cool. Tell us in the comments, if you've seen any of this and you have an opinion on what is going on.
If you understand, let us know, because we don't.
Yeah, and if you watch the first 2 episodes and are as befuddled as we are, put it in the comments. We'd appreciate reading and laughing at the mutual confusion.
Mutual fusion.
But until next time,
thanks for staying until after the credits.